Mi gente, what is up? For today's mobility warm-up, we have a lot of standing exercises. So this is gonna get your heart rate up, get your hips, your shoulders warmed up, and ready for that awesome workout that's coming up. All right, so let's begin. We'll start at the head of the mat in a standing forward fold position. Feet about hip width apart, tiny bend through your knees. Let everything sink forward. You can lock your forearms together and sway if that feels good. We're looking to tune in with the breath here. Now start flattening at the back into a halfway lift, flat back, shoulder blades backing down. Eyes forward, pressing lightly into your thighs. Shift your weight onto your toes just a tiny bit. Feel and wake up. That's good. Now, big reach overhead for a mountain pose. Rotate rotate the palms back. Squeeze your glutes, drive your hips forward, arching through the back. Elbows drop all the way down to your rib cage. Still keeping your shoulder blades back and down. Feel that big squeeze. Wake up that low back. Hands drop down to your hips. And one more round into forward fold. Take your time on each one of these. Link up with your breath, link up with your body. Be mindful of every little piece of movements that we're doing today. And come up into a halfway lift. Press into your thighs. Shift your weight forward into your toes. Mountain pose, arms overhead. Twist your hands. Drive your hips forward. Elbows down to your ribs. Hands down to your hips. Now take a big step with your left leg into a warrior two. Focus on lining up your knee with the toes, pressing through the outside of both of your feet. Tuck your hips under, looking over the horizon of your right hand. Pull your arms back into a reverse warrior, left hand to your left thigh. Right arm overhead. Keep shifting forward. Back center with a big forward reach into a triangle position. Right arm pressing into your inner leg. Left hand stacked over your shoulder. Now let's land that left hand on the left side of the mat or right under your left shoulder. Pivot the back toe. Right arm reaches overhead. Now ground your right hand. Pivot your back toe. Left arm reaches up. Find your balance on this one. Press the ground away through your right arm. Keep bending through your right knee. And pop back up for warrior two. All right. Face both of your toes forward. Lateral lunge into your left. You can rest on top of your knees. Or if you can come down to the ground if that feels a little better. If you want to really hit those muscles, loosen up. Okay, come back up. And drop those hands to the floor. If you want to go a little wider, feel free to do so. This is going to hit a lot of your inner thigh muscles. Forearm position is going to be the hardest one. So find what feels best and roll with it, guys. All right, flatten out your back, straighten out your arms, heel toe, till you're all the way back into your forward fold. Pop it up into a halfway lift, flat back, press your hands into your thighs, straighten out your legs. Mountain pose, arms overhead. Twist your hands. Squeeze your glutes, drive your hips forward. And from here, take a big step with your left forward, right is back, warrior two. All right, guys, we're flowing through that same sequence one more time. Let's start with a reverse warrior. Right hand to right thigh, left arm overhead. Open up that right shoulder. Back to warrior two with a nice forward lean into the inner thigh, pressing against the thigh, right hand stacked over your shoulder. bending into that left knee. Now slowly bring that right hand to the mat or to the ground. Pivot that back toe. I'm just not sure if you guys are using a mat or at the gym. But when I say mat, just, visualize the mat if you don't have one. Okay, left hand over. Now, set your left hand inside of your left foot. Pivot the back toe, the back foot, and right arm reaches overhead. And come up into your warrior two. Now, point both of your toes forward. I'm going to flip so you guys can see me. And lateral lunge to the right. Oh, this side's way tighter. Okay, press that knee out. You can ground your hands, drive that knee, or you can just hang out here. If this is enough, guys, then, roll with it. Your workout. Come back up. Open up the feet a little wider only if you're comfortable with this one, guys. Ground the hands, or you can stay on your thighs. Or if you're there, you're feeling froggy, bring those forearms down to the ground. Yep, this one hits. This one hits. Great job, everyone. Stay in it. Ground both of your hands. Flat back here, pressing the ground away. Heel toe yourself all the way back into your forward fold. Halfway lift. And mountain pose. Big reach, squeeze your butt, hips forward, twist your palms, and arms all the way down. Let's start at the top of the mat again. Take a big step back with your right. This is a deep lunge. So tuck your hips under, bend your right knee, twist your torso left. You should feel a big stretch through your hip flexor on the right side. Try to center your weight. Keep your knee behind your heel. Now from here, this one's a bit tricky. So we're going to straighten out your left leg. Bump your foot up. Straight leg on both sides. Into a forward fold. If this one's too intense, guys, you can come up a little closer and hang out here, wherever you feel okay. If you can, bring your hands to the floor. Focus on bringing your chest towards your thigh. Step up, come back up, and we'll switch sides. Take a big step back with your left into that deep lunge. Right knee stacked over your heel. Bend at the left, tuck your hips under, and twist right. Looking at a wall right now. Find your balance. And good, come back center. Step up with your left into your forward fold. Good. Got to work that flexibility, guys, in your hamstrings. Because I personally am super tight, and most of my clients are. It's good. Feels good to feel good, huh? Step up with your left foot. Both hands on the ground. Step back into your high plank. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze your quads. Press the ground away from you. Down into chaturanga. Hovering right above the ground. Chest up, shoulders down. Squeeze your butt. Protect your low back. Shift your hips up and back for a downward dog. Press the hands into your ground. Press your hands into the ground. Not your ground. It's yours for the time, right? You can walk the dog. More hamstring, guys. More hamstring and calves here. Back into your high plank. One more round of this. Chaturanga. Elbows close to your rib cage. Shift forward, upward dog. So you can come onto the tops of the feet, or you can stay on your toes, whatever feels good, guys. Chest up, shoulders down. High plank, one more downward dog. And let's finish up by bending at the knees, flattening out your back. And slowly bring your knees all the way down to the ground. Feet together, knees wide, forehead on the ground. Straight arms, twist your torso. And that is it. So I feel warm, so I feel I hope you do too. Now it's time for the workout. Hope that felt good. Now we're nice and loose, warmed up, ready to roll. Let's kill it.